Hey, hello everyone. Carla Olivares here with another episode of Real Estate Straight Talk. And today I have Nadia Alcide as a guest, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what she does. She is a mortgage broker here in the area, and we're going to talk a little bit about mortgages too and what's happening with the current market conditions. So anyway, so Nadia, the time is yours. And I guess I will start asking you to tell us a little bit about you and where you originally from. And so,
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
Carla, thank you so much for having me on your program. I'm really excited to talk to the people who know, like, and trust you, right? So,
Yes.
where I originated from, I'm originally from South Florida here, right? So, we're local to Hollywood presently, but I'm originally from South Florida. I grew up in Fort Lauderdale, lived in North Broward for a little while, and I just love it here. I came back in about 2018. Never thought I was coming back to my beloved South Florida, but here I
Wow.
am, and it's been really great, and I'm raising my lovely daughter here.
You have one daughter?
Yes, so I have one daughter. She's 6. Lots of entertainment for sure. You know, they're very new to the earth,
Keeps you
right?
busy.
So
Uh-huh.
keep
Yeah.
you keep you busy. Lots of questions.
Yeah. So, and how did you get started in the mortgage industry?
So my family has been in some aspect of real estate ever since I could remember.
Okay.
Whether it was being a realtor, working in a mortgage company, or doing some contracting, or even having a home inspection company, right? So
Mm,
I was always around the process. Funny enough, I never thought I actually wanted to be a mortgage broker. I didn't grow up saying, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I've done some other stuff before landing
mm,
here, but I really enjoyed my ability to read through the guidelines, really digest them and understand it so that I'm able to help my clients on the other end. Because sometimes, like you can imagine, guidelines probably, if they printed it out, the book would be this thick. Um, but there's something that they've thought about for everyone, and so that's kind of how I got started in this industry in the first place. And I absolutely love it and have a passion for helping those I encounter every day.
great. And not only that, but those guidelines are always changing, correct?
Always changing. So for
All those.
example,
Mhm,
like, we're gonna talk some mortgage stuff in here, right? I'll sprinkle some things.
mhm,
But like the condo stuff, right? So unfortunately, with Surfside and what happened there, um, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, who are the secondary market servicers that preside over conventional loans, they've
mhm.
changed their guidelines where condominiums are concerned. And so there's a lot more requirements that we have to jump through.
Like what?
And then, so basically, sometimes we're asking for 6 months of meeting minutes to
Mhm,
make sure that there are no issues with the structure of the actual condominium. If they didn't pass their 40-year inspection, we need to understand, well, when are they making those updates? If they didn't pass them, do they have structural issues? So there's just a lot more information that HOAs are required to provide to us. And unfortunately, some HOAs aren't wanting to provide that information. So we're
mhm.
in between a rock and a hard place, just trying to navigate. But as I say, I'm a problem solver, so working through it.
Great, great.
Yeah.
And I imagine that if anybody needs more information about, how to navigate the process, if they're thinking in buying a condominium, well, to reach out to me for,
Yeah.
looking at those properties and also connecting with you for finding more information about what they need to do in order to buy this
Exactly.
condominium.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. How can they reach you?
So the best way to reach me is via phone or email.
Mhm.
I'd say email is probably top one because I'm always on my email. So it's Nadia, Nadia, at mortgage, MORTGAGE, bizfl.com.
Okay,
So it's the
perfect.
easiest way. And then also a recent thing for me is I just updated my website. So even if you go to my first and last name, NadiaAlcide.com, you'll be able to contact me that way. And I have some really fun interactive things on there.
Oh, great, great.
Yeah.
Well, and also, what do you find that has been your greatest challenge?
So I think for my greatest challenge, it's really hard saying no to earnest, well-meaning future buyers, right? It's hard saying no, not yet, because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there's some things maybe that might not fit in the direct puzzle piece to see you through the entire loan process. And so that's a challenge for me because I want to be able to help most of the people I come across, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the way that I overcome this challenge is remaining in contact with them, sending out little notes and saying, hey, did you know about this thing? I hope you're keeping up with either your savings or updating your credit, or hey, I saw that you got a new job. Congratulations. Are we ready to chat again? So I know it's, I guess you say challenge, but it's just the not yet kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and well, and it seems like you keep in touch with your clients or your prospective future clients. So that makes things, follow up is very important when you
Right.
are talking to people and getting to know them and building relationships. So I mean, we're in the business of building relationships. So uh, I remember meeting you long ago at an open house, and I was very impressed by the your way of uh, talking to people and
Thank you
just
so
making
much.
yourself known. Well, if a young person were to ask you for advice,
Mhm.
um, either I guess regarding mortgages or how to live their life, what would you tell them?
So it can be like within the mortgage realm or not, but first of all, just being aware of their financial situation. So a lot of the times, especially in school, they're not learned like we don't learn, hey, how do you file your taxes, or here's what's important with keeping up your credit, or hey, here's how you might be able to section out a certain amount of money for savings, right? We don't really talk about those things. Maybe they happen internal in some families, but unfortunately not in all families, right? So that would be my advice, is to maybe find a mentor who would be willing to take you up and show you certain things, but then also not being afraid to try something new. So jumping out and saying like, yeah, I may feel uncomfortable in this particular situation, but where there's discomfort, sometimes there's growth and change. And so, hey, go to that event that may make you feel weird and I don't know how to talk to that person. It's okay, you may fumble. But that's fine. You're learning and growing. So just do the things that may feel scary.
That's right.
Those- Yeah,
Do it anyway.
exactly. I have
As long
a
as
like
it's a
I
good, as long as it's good, right? As long as it's
oh
something
yes, as long as
positive.
it's good, of course. So I visualize quite a bit. And I know for some people it may sound kooky, but I'm usually thinking about, all right, I'm about to do something that maybe feels scary. And I think about it as running and jumping off of a mountain and building wings as I'm jumping off of that mountain to get to safety.
Well, that's how little birds learn to fly, right? The mother
Yeah,
gets some moment where they tell them, "Okay, it's time to fly." And then
yeah,
they just,
yeah.
they're out there until they learn.
I know.
And
True.
yeah, so it's very interesting. Well, Nadia, this has been great. Nice talking to you and nice having you here and Real Estate Straight Talk today. And again, just repeat one more time your phone number and the best way to reach you.
Yes, so the best way to reach me is at my email, right? Nadia at mortgagebizfl.com. realtygroup.com. And my phone number is 954-745-4669. So that's 954-745-4669.
Great, great. And well, one more time, Carla Olivares here for all your real estate needs. And you can reach me at 754-777-3988. So we'll talk to you until next time. Make it a great day. Bye.
Bye.